Hello there, friends. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and felt just a little wobbly? Or maybe you've hesitated to walk across the room without holding on to something, worried you might lose your footing? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we get a little older, our balance can start to feel like it's playing hide and seek with us. But here's the good news. Staying steady and keeping your independence doesn't have to be a mystery. In fact, with a few simple exercises, ones you can do right at home, you can build strength, confidence, and keep doing all the things you love. Today we're going to walk through 6 balance exercises designed specifically for folks like us, over 70, sharp as a tack, and ready to stay active on our own terms. These aren't complicated moves or sweaty workouts. They're gentle, practical, and something you can start today. And don't worry, I'll be doing them right here with you. No fancy equipment needed, just a sturdy chair and that wonderful can-do attitude of yours. Now, before we begin, let's talk about why balance matters so much. You see, falls are the #1 reason seniors end up in the hospital, and they can chip away at our confidence. But here's the thing. Balance is like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more we can keep gardening, playing with grandkids, or even just enjoying a stroll around the block without fear. So, let's start with our first exercise, the rock and roll. Sounds fun, doesn't it? This one's all about getting your body used to shifting weight smoothly, which is key for walking or turning safely. Here's how it works. Stand behind your chair, hands lightly resting on the back for support. Feet hip-width apart, nice and steady. Now, slowly rock your weight forward onto your toes, like you're peeking over a fence. Then, rock back onto your heels, as if you're trying to see behind you. Keep it gentle, no need to rush. Do this 10 times, and remember to breathe. Feel that. You're already waking up those muscles in your ankles and legs. Now, let's add a little challenge with our second exercise, sidestepping. This one's great for building stability when moving sideways, like reaching for a shelf or stepping around furniture. Position yourself next to your chair, one hand on it for support. Take a small step to the side with your right foot, then bring your left foot to meet it. Keep your movements smooth, like you're gliding. Do 5 steps to the right, then 5 to the left. If you're feeling steady, try looking ahead instead of down at your feet. That's it. You're not just stepping, you're training your brain and body to work together. Ready for number 3? Let's try the toe tap tango. This one's perfect for improving coordination and reaction time. Sit tall in your chair, feet flat on the floor. Now, lift your right toe while keeping your heel planted, then lower it. Switch to the left toe. Alternate back and forth, like you're tapping to a slow song. After 10 taps, switch to lifting your heels instead. Toes stay down, heels rise up. This helps strengthen your calves and ankles, which are your body's built-in stabilizers. And if you want to make it fun, hum a tune while you do it. I won't tell. You're doing fantastic. These first 3 exercises are all about building a strong foundation. Start with just a few minutes a day, and before you know it, you'll feel more grounded, more sure of yourself. And the best part? You can sprinkle these into your daily routine. Practice toe taps while the kettle boils or rock and roll during commercial breaks. Now, in our next time together, we'll explore a few more exercises that take your balance to the next level, including one of my favorites, which you can do while sitting down. But for now, take a moment to celebrate the steps you've already taken. Every little movement counts, and you're already on your way to staying steady, strong, and independent. So keep that chair handy, keep smiling, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back, friends. I hope you've been enjoying those first 3 exercises. Maybe you've even caught yourself toe tapping to a song on the radio or rocking side to side while waiting for the tea to steep. That's the spirit. Balance practice doesn't have to feel like a chore. It's just about weaving little moments of strength into your day. Now, let's build on that foundation with 3 more exercises. These will challenge you a bit more, but always remember. Listen to your body. If something feels too tricky today, it's okay to take it slow or shorten the movement. Progress, not perfection, is what we're after. Let's start with our fourth exercise, the sit-to-stand symphony. This one's a powerhouse for building leg strength, and strong legs mean better balance. Position yourself in your chair, feet flat on the floor, knees hip-width apart. Lean forward slightly, like you're about to share a secret, and push through your heels to stand up. No need to rush. Slow and steady wins the race here. Once you're up, pause for a breath, then lower yourself back down with control. Imagine you're sitting on a delicate eggshell. No plopping. Aim for 5 repetitions. If that feels good, work your way up to 8 or 10 over time. And here's a tip. If standing up fully is tough, try hovering just an inch above the chair for a few seconds before sitting back down. You're still building strength, and that's what counts. Now, let's talk about why this matters. Every time you sit or stand, you're using the same muscles that keep you stable when you walk or climb stairs. The stronger those muscles are, the less likely you'll be to lose your balance in everyday moments. My neighbor Margaret started doing these at her kitchen counter while waiting for the toast to pop. She says it's made getting in and out of her car feel like a breeze. Ready for number 5? Let's try the tree pose Lite. Now, don't let the name fool you. This isn't the complicated yoga pose you've seen in magazines. We're simplifying it. Stand behind your chair, hands on the backrest for support. Shift your weight onto your left foot, then slowly lift your right foot off the ground. Just an inch or 2 is plenty. Rest the side of your right foot against your left ankle if that feels steadier. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch sides. If you're feeling confident, try lifting your foot a little higher, maybe to your calf. And remember, it's okay to wobble. That's your body learning to adjust. This exercise is fantastic for improving single leg balance, which is crucial for walking or stepping over obstacles. Fun story. When I first tried this, I held onto the chair with both hands and still swayed like a palm tree in a storm. But after a few weeks, I could let go with one hand, and even wave at the mailman while doing it. Small victories, right? Now, let's add a dash of coordination with our 6th exercise, the reach for the stars. This one's all about training your body to stay stable while your arms move, something we do all the time, whether reaching for a book or adjusting a lamp. Stand facing your chair, hands on the backrest. Shift your weight to your left foot, then slowly reach your right arm up toward the ceiling, like you're trying to grab a star from the sky. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower your arm. Repeat 5 times on each side. For an extra challenge, try reaching diagonally, up and to the left, then up and to the right. You'll feel your core engage, and that's a good thing. A strong core is like a built-in safety belt for your spine. Now, if reaching overhead feels uncomfortable for your shoulders, no problem. Modify it by reaching forward instead, like you're handing a cup of tea to a friend across the table. The goal is to keep your body stable while your arms move. That's where the magic happens. You know, balance isn't just about physical strength, it's also about confidence. Every time you practice these exercises, you're telling yourself, I've got this. And that mindset spills over into everything else. My friend Harold told me he started doing the sit-to-stand symphony during TV commercials. Now he jokes that his recliner is his balance gym, and he hasn't missed a single episode of his favorite show. So there we go, 3 more tools for your balance toolkit. The key is consistency. Even 5 minutes a day can make a world of difference. And if you're ever short on time, pick just one exercise and repeat it a few times. Something is always better than nothing. In our final session, we'll tie everything together with a few tips to keep you motivated and safe, plus how to turn these exercises into a daily ritual that feels as natural as brushing your teeth. Until then, keep rocking, stepping, and reaching. You're doing something wonderful for yourself. And that's worth celebrating. Welcome back, my friends. Look at you. 6 balance exercises under your belt, and already I can see the confidence in your step. Whether you've been practicing for days or just joining us now, give yourself a pat on the back. Taking charge of your health is one of the bravest, most rewarding things we can do, and you're doing it. Now, let's talk about how to make these exercises stick. Because consistency, as they say, is where the magic happens. Think of balance practice like watering a garden. A little attention each day keeps everything thriving. Here's my best advice. Pair your exercises with something you already love. Do toe taps while your morning coffee brews. Practice the sit-to-stand symphony during TV ads. Or rock and roll while singing along to your favorite song. Before long, it'll feel as natural as brushing your teeth. And let's not forget safety. Always keep your chair nearby for support. Wear shoes with good grip. Slippers can be sneaky troublemakers. And clear your space of loose rugs or clutter. My cousin Edna rearranged her living room to create a balance zone by her reading nook. Now she practices her tree pose light while waiting for her crossword puzzle ink to dry. Genius, right? Another tip. Celebrate the tiny wins. Maybe today you held the reach for the stars a second longer, or stood up from the chair without using your hands once. Those moments matter. They're proof you're getting stronger. Keep a little journal, mark a calendar with stars, or just give yourself a mental high five. Progress is progress, no matter the size. Now let's take a quick stroll down memory lane, not to repeat ourselves, but to remind our muscles what they've learned. We started with the rock and roll, waking up those ankles. Then we sidestepped our way to better stability, followed by the toe tap tango to keep our reflexes sharp. In our last session, we built strength with the sit-to-stand symphony, found our center with the tree pose light, and reached new heights with reach for the stars. 6 tools, endless possibilities. But here's the real secret. Balance isn't just a physical skill, it's a mindset. Every time you choose to practice, you're saying, I value my independence. I'm worth the effort. And that's powerful. My friend Lorraine started doing these exercises after a close call in her kitchen. Now, at 78, she's teaching her yoga class how to modify the tree pose. If that's not inspiration, I don't know what is. Now, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below and tell me, which exercise feels most rewarding? Have you noticed a difference reaching for that top shelf or walking the dog? Your journey could be the nudge someone else needs to start theirs. And if you found this helpful, do me a kindness. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to stay connected, and we've got plenty more tips coming your way to help you live vibrantly, no matter the number on your birthday cake. Before we go, let me leave you with this. Aging isn't about losing strength, it's about discovering new ways to nurture it. You've got the tools now. You've got the wisdom. And you've got a whole community here cheering you on. So keep moving, keep laughing, and keep trusting in your ability to thrive. Here's to steady steps, strong hearts, and living every day on your own terms. Thanks for letting me be part of your journey. Now go out there and shine. You've earned it.